Hello, everyone on YouTube land, Nintendo fanboy, awesome back here as always. Alright. I'm not late on this. It was a couple days ago, so it was this week. It's about the Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie. The director came out on Twitter and said that they're changing the design of Sonic. Like, they're actually just throwing that out. That design that you saw in the trailer is no more. They're going to change the design. This movie comes out in November, so that's crazy. I don't know how the hell you do that. The animators must be working so many hours a week just to do that. So I'm gonna give her credit. I'm gonna be harsh on this movie, like I was in my trailer thoughts, but I'm also gonna be giving credit where credit is due by them taking criticism and changing the design of Sonic. I think that's really good that they're very transparent about it. I don't remember that ever happening recently, you know what I mean, or ever happening at all during a movie, or the movie, right? With the game, I'm trying to think here, where they just completely change something. With a game, they've done countless times. I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, but my brain's kind of foggy right now. With the movie, I'm trying to think like when's the last time they changed a CGI character design where people aren't happy with it. You know, nowadays things have changed, man. Social media, Twitter. When you're not happy with something, not just Twitter, but the whole internet, but yeah, especially Twitter, where you can just talk to people. Because directors of movies have Twitter pages, famous people, celebrities. If you're not happy with something, they hear you. So, companies, especially Nintendo, anything like that, third-party developers, when you're not happy with something, they hear you, or not. Maybe they are hearing you, but they ignore you, but you can make an impact, no matter what it is, even with the movie. Even if you're not happy with something, you're just like, that's not how that's supposed to look. No, I know how Sonic looks, and that's it. You're not going to rewrite history. You're not going to change his character, his look. Right there. That's Sonic. It's a plushie, obviously, and it's a modern Sonic. It's not the one with the short, stubby legs, like the classic Sonic. I like I like classic Sonic because that's the Sonic that I grew up with, short, chibi, the cute Sonic. So, but this is how Sonic should look, his face. In the movie, he doesn't look like that. He has weird human-looking teeth. You know what I mean? Just creepy, disturbing, nightmarish, and his eyes look beady and weird. His face, his long legs. I think in the other part of one part of the trailer, you see him stretching out. I think, and it just looks weird. Just like, that's not Sonic. I know he has long legs, modern Sonic, but that's not how Sonic should look. No. I know some people on Twitter are like, you gotta respect the artist is his vision or something like that. And it's like, no, it's not his. This is not his vision. The guy that's working on the movie, that's not his vision. This is the creators of Sonic. Like, this is their, that's their vision. You should respect that. You know what I mean? Anytime you make an adaptation on a comic book, video game, whatever it is, you gotta, even a book. When you're adapting a book to a movie, you gotta respect that, man. Especially, not just book, but especially a comic book or a video game where you know how these characters should look. You gotta respect that. You have to. That's not how that's not how things work. So, I mean, when you look at the Detective Pikachu movie, and when you look at the Pokemon, that's how they should look. Like, there's some iffy Pokemon in there, obviously, but overall, it looks good. It looks really, really good. Especially when you're watching the movie, it grows on you, and you're like, yep, this is how they should look in this world, in the real world, live action, whatever. Photorealistic, I guess, but even though they're colorful characters, there you go. I mean, it goes for any movie out there. Look at the Transformers movies. That's how they should look. Especially Bumblebee. Oh my god, I love Bumblebee. That movie was really good. I don't know why they never decided to make a G1 movie until now. You know what I mean? Like, that looks amazing. It looked incredible. Especially the Turtles movies, the two Turtles movies. Like, that's how they should look. You look at anything. The Marvel movies, like, that's how those characters should look. Especially the CGI characters, Like Iron Man, that's a suit. I think he's wearing a real suit sometimes, but no, like, that's a CGI. That's all CGI. I think on Robert Downey Jr. Even Thanos, and like, that's how they should look. Like, they didn't screw up the design. They respected it. look at the comic books and then adapt it, make it look like that in the movie. You gotta have really talented artists to do that. But with the Sonic movie, they just didn't. I don't think it's a matter of lack of talent. I think it's just they didn't respect Sonic. They're just like, we're gonna do it this way and that's it. But they came out and they said, no, we're gonna change it. They took the criticism and the outrage or whatever online, and then they're gonna change it. But at the same time, is that gonna change people's opinions on the movie when it comes out? Probably not. It's not gonna matter because the movie has more problems than just Sonic design. You know, Jim Carrey is Robotnik, even though he kind of looked like Robotnik at the end of the trailer. But we'll have to see how that turns out in the actual movie. I don't know. People are praising it because of that, but I'm just like, hold on, hold your horses. This movie looks silly. Let's wait and see. The overall movie just looks bland itself. The story, the plot. I read the plot on IMDb. It just looks weird. It just sounds weird. It sounds really strange. So, but at the same time, I'm happy they're changing the design. They're respecting Sonic. He's a gaming icon. You know, like that's great. It's all great. So, but when you make when we're talking about video game movies here, they really should learn from Detective Pikachu, because it is the best video game adaptation since Mortal Kombat. It really is. Like, even though Mortal Kombat's dated now, whatever, but it was the best video game movie because it really, that's how it is. That's exactly how the games are. People fighting. You know, when you watch the Mortal Kombat movie, that's the whole movie is fighting. Every single scene when you see two characters fight, it's like the game. You know what I mean? Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sonya, Kano. You know, you have every fight is like a fight in the game. Like, every single fight in the movie is like a fight in the game. Even Silent Hill. Silent Hill is a good video game adaptation too. There's been certain other CGI video game movies out there, like the Resident Evil Degeneration, Damnation, and you know there's some other. I'm just talking about strictly live action though, but there's some good other obscure other stuff out there that's just for fans. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, Mortal Kombat comes to mind, Silent Hill, and now Detective Pikachu. It really is like that. I can't think of a thing. When you're thinking of other video game movies out there, like that had a video game themes, well, that's Wreck-It Ralph and Ready Player One, of course. But those are not based on video game, licensed properties. So, Detective Pikachu, they should learn from that, because they had a story that's very Pokemon, and it's a very Pokemon-ish story. You know what I mean? And the Pokemon look great in that world. You took it somewhat seriously, as you take Pokemon seriously, I guess. But I mean, it was believable. It was believable. I believed it. I bought it. So I got it. So, but for Sonic the Hedgehog, it just looks weird. Who knows how the movie will be, the actual movie. Who knows what the next trailer will be for this movie. If the Sonic design is how you should look. When you look at them at posters, if you look at any artwork of Sonic or in the games, like hopefully he'll look like that. I mean, hopefully it'll look like that. So we'll have to wait and see. So, and I know I'm kind of, it's not a rant or anything like that. Hopefully I'm not running on a tangent or just rambling on here, but we're talking about video game movies, and hopefully they make Mario look like that. That's how Mario should look. I mean, anytime you look at anything Mario, I have tons of posters for Mario. You know what Mario looks like. If they screw that up, hopefully they get it right the first time, because that needs to be right, because it's Mario. And hopefully the Mario movie is actually happening, because it was announced, officially announced by Nintendo and Universal. Illumination Animation is working on it, so who knows when we'll get the first teaser, art, poster, trailer, whatever. But hopefully don't mess it up the first time, like the Sonic movie. But I still give the Sonic movie the credit that they're changing it, but you don't want to have to do that. You want to get it right the first time. With the Mario movie, he's the most iconic, not just video game character of all time, he's the most iconic character in entertainment, period. Next to Mickey Mouse, obviously, but and Pac-Man. Like, you just know these characters and you know what they should look like. They're part of pop culture. They're part of our lives. If you're part of our childhood, we grew up with these characters. We deserve to be critical on how they should look, and especially when you're making a movie that celebrates it, or for the fans, yeah, you should, because they get it right in the games. Why can't you get it right in the movies? You know what I mean? Like that's just the way it is. I just can't stand when people say you should respect the artist. Like, no, that's not the artist. That's not how you should look. don't change it, you know. um, these characters have been with us for like decades, you know what I mean? Decades. So, anyways, comment down below on what you think of the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. You're going to see it. Do you care? What do you think about them changing the design of Sonic? Do you think that's good? You should give credit where credit is due. Hopefully you are. So, anyways, peace out. More renovations come soon. Later. Bye.